let me just further add into what I had said in that last video. I did say it was going to be my last one, and I promise you this will be my last. There's a few things I just want to, that I just want to get off my chest here, because, after what Mari said in her latest comment, where she said she posted my thing, my ex close friends memorial, where I had all of my ex close friends in there, including some of them from the ballers. Nobody really responded to that. Nobody. She told me nobody reacted. They're just dead silent on me. Every time it comes to something, like every time she would post something about me, or I guess when she would message some of some of her friends that were my friends before, they say nothing. They stay dead silent when it comes to me. So it makes it seem like as if, even if I'm no longer friends with those guys, it makes it seem like I committed a crime to them, which really isn't. I know that's obviously not true, but it just comes off of as me having committed a crime to them, when really, because they were just that dead silent on me. Like, they're just really that butthurt, after what I've said to them. I mean, I know I already had made my apologies, but they're not buying it, So when our friendships departed, it's like, and hey, they just completely moved off of me like that. Friends like Angelique, Angel. I always called her Angel. Krista, Jessica, Shy, Rhea, whose birthday was last Wednesday, Lovely Mel. Almost everyone that used to be friends with me. Anytime there's something posted about me, which is only Mari most of the time, they just don't say anything. They're dead silent when it comes to me. They have not even one word. And I don't know if that's just if I haven't been on Facebook since late January, and I just don't know how it operates anymore. A lot of people just don't even use it or whatever. It is what it is. But this itself just goes to further expose why I don't deserve to be a good friend. I know that just sounds crazy. It sounds very delusional, but I'm speaking of facts here. I don't care what any of these remaining friends say about me. I don't care what guys like Carlos, Julio, Abbas, Neil, Russ, Dewey say about me. As far as what I've done that pissed them off, years before, when I've done my wrongdoings to them, especially guys like Tristan, Julio, Robbie, who have been highly critical of me and have given me a whole lot of criticisms, rightfully so, going back to 2011. I want to say 2012 more so, since we started hanging out more. Talking about Julio and Robbie and I, just a lot of criticisms that were well deserved. They can't be erased. They're already well documented, So, for me, it's just I don't deserve to be to have any more friends, based on the fact that when Mari posted that whole memorial that I made at my dump's desk, at my desk at my dump, my workplace, for them to not say a single word, and even when I said thank you for all the friendships, they said nothing. So they still feel butthurt, like they act like as if I'm a criminal. I know that's not not in the literal sense, but it just for them it comes off as I'm a very, very, very bad friend to them. And I already said it in the last video. I am a bad friend, and it just makes me wonder why I should still have any more friends based on that. Look at this, and a lot of these criticisms that guys like Julio, Tristan, and Robbie have given me. So it makes me wonder why I should still have any more friends. I don't deserve to have any more friends. You know, it's just that's just the facts of the matter. I know I'm going through a whole lot right now. You know, this is the worst time I ever have to experience anything, and I haven't really had a good week. You know, it's just, I mean, that is just that, and I think it's finally time that while I'm still in the progress of my job hunting, which I've been really competitive with the last couple of months, trying to gain interviews and all that, I haven't gotten anything since, and it's just unfortunate right now with the new tariff being out. I don't know if that's really leading to another recession or what have you, but it just seems like now, like with everything getting more expensive, look, I just don't want to hear anything that's coming out of the news as far as that, and more layoffs, you know, more companies filing for bankruptcy and all that, and another quote-unquote recession, which I don't want to hear. I've been really trying to get the hell out of here. I haven't gotten any calls since. I haven't gotten anything since. I haven't had any interviews since Martin Luther King Day. It's just sad, bro. It's just sad to see where I'm at with this. So, I mean, I'm still not gonna give up, but I'm at the point where I'm just so exhausted that I feel like I'm gonna have to be stuck in that stupid workplace for a while. I hate to say it, man. It's just, I'm telling you, man. This workplace that I'm still in, that I've been trying so hard to get out of, it's destroyed me completely. And being here just further makes me more miserable. You know what? Just being here and how the workplace functions altogether has completely destroyed me. Point blank, period. I don't care what anyone says. It's why it's this version of me. It's why I've had these issues. If I was in a new workplace, like I said, none of this would have ever happened. I would still have all my friends to this day, no doubt, with the exception of maybe a couple. But it is what it is right now. I'm stuck where I'm at. This is just where I'm at. I feel stuck with the life I have. I feel stuck with everything that I have. And for me to just still be in this position where, you know, I'd rather still keep this decision for me. I'd rather that none of these remaining friends hear from me, because, you know, I'm pretty sure they have seen. I mean, if I don't know if she tagged my name on there or what have you, but based on what Mari posted on that on her Facebook regarding my, you know, my ex-close friendship's memorial, it's, you know, for them to not say anything, you know what, it just goes to further expose that I shouldn't have any more friends. I mean, Anastasia could have just stayed away from me for good after what I said to her in 2018. I'm surprised she gave me a second chance. Julio could have just walked out on me after what I said last year, one of the IG story that upset him very badly, and even leading up to that group text, the infamous group text incident. And it wasn't just about that. It was just about, you know, like all the criticisms that I've had from him, rightfully so. Some of them, you know, that he could have just walked down on me, just like Tristan and Robbie had walked down on me, rightfully so. So I don't know why I should still have any more friends at this point. You know, drop a comment, or whatever you feel. I mean, I'm surprised none of these guys have left me. I mean, the remaining friends that I have, like Russ and Dewey. I mean, Dewey could have just walked out on me too. I'm just being honest. He could have just walked down on me. After what I said, I know I lashed out on him. I know I lashed out on Russ. I don't know why these guys stuck around. So I'm just saying it what it is. I don't deserve to have any more friends. I don't deserve to be a good friend by any means anymore, until I really fix myself. And being stuck in this life that I have after going through what I went through this whole week and last week, you know, nothing has just been good for me. So I had to find my own distractions, and I feel like, before I close this, I feel like it's finally time for me to get some help, you know. Now, I don't know, you know, I'm still, I mean, if it's the kind of help that these guys like Robbie and Andrew, you know, Angel, like everyone that's been telling me and telling Mari that I need to seek the help that I need, even if it's mental help, then I better do so. Because I'm stuck out here just really being so competitive, job hunting, applying to a bunch of jobs. And even my coworker, like Ernie, telling me that he's getting no calls. And we just show how that we're really in a recession. And it's just very, very painful at this point to see where my life is at. And I'm sorry that I have to say this. I should have no more friends at this point. I don't care what anyone thinks. And, you know, I'm going to leave it at that. So I want to look to get some help. Whether it satisfies some of my friends or not. You know, they want to see a better version of me. I've said that when I wanted to get a new job. When I do get a new job, I would already be a better version of me. But it hasn't happened since. I'm getting nothing. So it is what it is at this point. So I'd rather that none of these guys hear from me, like I said, at this point, because I already know this version of me that's just like having a hard time just mingling with my own friend circle. So I'm best off to just avoid my entire friend circle and knowing what has transpired last year and the last few years. And so that's just that, man. I mean, I don't deserve to have any more friends, and I am a bad friend. I don't care what anyone here thinks. William, Dewey, a boss, Russ, Lovely Mel, Tristan, Griza, Alexis, Anastasia, Sam. They all know I'm a bad friend. They just don't want to admit it. Anyways, I'm gone. I'm gonna go to sticking to older videos that I'm gonna upload. Peace. Have a good rest of your life.